WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando. XL
1067. Wake up Orlando, the sun is on fire. Johnny's house blazing, we taking it higher. Hall of Fame legend Johnny Magic's flow. On XL 1067, running the whole show. Brian bringing jokes like a stand-up ninja. Punchline so sharp they cut when they hit ya. Ray got no filter, she might just explode. What will she say next? Nobody knows. Theories on the socials, the queen of the clicks. Spinning reels like a DJ turning those tricks. Johnny drives the train, we almost off the tracks. Orlando is ours, yeah, we taking it back. XL's the fire, Johnny's house is the spark. We the voice of the city, we light up the dark. On your drive while you hustle, while you break and you grind. It's Orlando's #1, always on top. This is Johnny's house, feel that energy rise. The #1 morning show, lighting up the skies. Turn the volume up, put your hands to the beat. Orlando's life pulse right on your street.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. 602, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067, Tuesday morning, second day of school. And you are listening to Johnny's house. Well, weather the way it's going to be pretty much like yesterday. 60% chance of rain, a lot of sunshine. Heat index 104. Woo! Right now, it's 79.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Johnny, I know you watched Wednesday, right? Have you seen the part 2?
No, I just saw that it was out over the weekend.
Yeah, so Wednesday season 2 has officially been released.
Yep.
And Tim Burton went back to his stop motion animation roots.
Did he really?
So he said for a 90-second sequence in the first episode of Wednesday for the season 2, which is out. There's like an animation style and it's very time consuming. He said the process, it requires hand built sets and puppets that are manipulated frame by frame.
Yep.
So old school motion sequence with little puppets. He did it and he said he spent 8 months. 8 months creating this 90-second stop motion animation.
That has to be a job. If you do it, you got to love to do.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's really, what do you call it, meticulous.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
probably
just
fun, though. Like, if you're one of those OG animators.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's how, like, Celebrity Deathmatch used to be on MTV.
Yeah.
It was all the claymation
But it was
stuff.
cheesy.
Super cheesy.
They didn't put the time in to do it right.
Super cheesy.
No. So if you think of like Corpse Bride, it kind of like is that idea. So he brought that idea back to life in the scene. And so he's like, I loved it. This is the kind of like show where we get to play around with things and it was like special to him. So if you saw the season 2 opening scene or whatever, that's what he's talking about, where it spent 8 months and people are like, why did it take so long for you to come out with season 2? Well, that could be why.
Say, shut up your mouth.
I know.
Enjoy the show.
Hulu and Disney Plus, they have a new biopic. It's called Swiped, and it looks actually pretty good.
Okay, what's it about?
It's with Lily James, and she's an actress who basically is going to be an entrepreneur, and she's saying that she is the one that created Bumble.
Okay.
So, you know, the dating app Bumble,
Uh-huh.
that's what it's going to be about.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. So what they're talking about is that like the co-founder of Tinder becoming the youngest female self-made billionaire when she went to Bumble. And so I thought it was pretty cool. But September 9th was when it was released or is going to be released at a film festival. And then September 19th is actually when you can watch it.
Okay.
Another thing with streaming, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, they just got an extension with Netflix.
They gave him more money?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are they doing that they want to keep them around?
They gave him more money. I thought they gave him the check and they ran. They said, all right, that was a bad deal. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I know. So, but they just signed a multi-year first look deal through like their Archewell Productions. So, you know, production like company or whatever. So Megan said the partnership has inspired to create, obviously, different content. And things like Martha Stewart is like bashing her because she's like, what does she know about this?
Somebody, I mean, is watching. You don't give money away.
Well, their name moves the needle.
Yeah.
Okay. First look deal generally means they get their first dibs on it. If they don't want it, they'll just pass it.
But it looks like that this new deal is much smaller than the previous $100 million deal that they had. So we don't know exactly how much Netflix is giving them, but their first deal was around $100 million. Damn. Definitely not that much.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, I got that thing for little Meghan Markle.
I know you do.
but I'm not supportive. I've seen nothing that they've done.
No, same.
No.
I'll rewatch Suits before I'll do that. Yeah.
That's the extent of your support.
I know. I'm like, hey, girl, go ahead. But have I taken the time to sit down and watch any of the stuff they've done? No.
It's just so crazy to me because, like, I don't know, the With Love Megan or whatever show that she had, I didn't see that many people talking about it.
I didn't even know she had that show.
Yeah.
I'm just not interested in them.
No.
Like, I thought she did it well in that show.
Yeah.
And in the
I think
context
she
of
was
the show,
amazing.
she was great. And
Yes.
she's very pretty.
Yes.
But I've got no interest in them on a personal level.
No. I agree.
Hey, keep milking it. If they want to give you that money, keep on. Do what you got to do, man. Telling you what we do when we're not here. We call them updates. We'll do that next on Johnny's House.
Storm season is here, and Florida's power outages are no joke. You could win a $20,000 battery backup system from Solar Source. Enter now at iHeartRadio.com/storm ready before the next storm hits.
XL 1067.
621, it is Johnny's house, and it is on Tuesday, sunny, 60% chance of rain. Heat index 104 as you get dressed to get ready for school. It is 79 right now. Yesterday, let's see, I had to get in the car line for the first time. I don't have my car tag, so my man looked away, and I pulled through. I know sooner or later I'm going to get busted.
You riding dirty already.
I don't know how to get in.
Usually they're the strictest on the first day.
I knew it was going to be a little, it was a lot of people there. And I went up to the little guard booth. He wasn't paying any attention. And I just rolled through. Now, I wasn't doing anything shady. I just wanted to pick the kid up.
Of course, yeah.
It's first day of school. And I got there. He got in the car. He was very excited about the first day. And we talked about it for about 45 minutes till the fact I felt like I was in school. But it was a good day. As soon as his first day, I said, listen, I'm going to go ahead and make up some steaks tonight. As soon as your first day, make some fillets, marinated all that up, and did that. And then he did homework.
Sweet.
So I'm like, this is gonna do well.
Yeah, because your kid loves school.
Yeah.
So for him, it's like it's not going to be hard for you.
I'm like, good. Perfect. You're turning into a young man. I ain't got to watch you. Go, be free. Right. Do your thing.
Right. Get smart so you can make daddy some money.
Yes. I told him, I said, hey, when you make it, I'm going to have a room at your house. I don't care if you're married with kids. I'm going to have a room there. And I'm going to do everything that you do to me. I'm going to walk around in my underwear. I'm going to say, what's for dinner? I'm going to do everything.
I told the same thing to my son. Oh, I pray.
Yes.
Not for me, but for just the fun that you make it. So I could do what you do. I could be a grown-ass roommate asking you what's for dinner.
Yeah, I told him. I'm like, guest room? No, ain't no guest room. It's my room.
Yeah.
You can have guest room. And I'm going to be there. And I'm going to do everything that you do to me. I'm going to say, hey, I need my laundry. I need who's all of that. And he smiles. I'm not kidding. Son, we don't have a big family. It's you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Ray, how about you?
It was good. After here, I went home and kind of just did some stuff around the house before I went and sat into the car.
How was it?
It wasn't bad. I mean,
you said y'all got a system over there or something.
They have a really good system, but also I make sure that I get in at like the last moment that's possible.
See, I got to get in first, man.
So because like the car line's already moving, everybody's already in the flow, and so like I just get in last, and then I just quickly go through it.
I told Brian there was a young lady. You can tell she was a new driver, and she didn't back her car in so she can pull out straight. She tried to back it. And nobody was letting her out. And she just pulled forward, turned the car off, and just waited. I said, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
No.
She said, I'm not even going to try this.
That's a smart move.
Yes.
Yeah. So I go in last. And so
Really?
I'm like one of the last ones to go through. And then the kids just come on in. But yesterday I ordered some pizza. I had to talk to my insurance company because of that accident.
Oh, yeah.
You get that Papa John's?
I did.
Oh,
I did get Papa John's. Thank you.
Ray had an accident. And I don't know if I should say this on the air. And the person that hit her said, hey, can you hook me up? I got no insurance.
Seriously.
He was originally going to go through insurance, and then he goes, I ain't got no insurance.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have the proper insurance to cover what he needs. And I'm like, well,
and you were $5 million. So.
Seriously.
I've never heard of that before. Saying, hey, I get you, but can you slide me a couple?
Yeah. I told my insurance company that, and they're like, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a hard time for some people. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it. But like,
wow. I guess that's the norm.
I don't know.
I mean, if you don't, I mean, it's different kinds of coverage. Like I got collision, I got everything.
Yeah.
So
if
a tree jumps out, I got it.
Yeah. But to ask the person that you hit,
I know.
So how are we gonna do this?
Can you float me a few?
The world is wild.
It is wild.
It was cool. I did a whole bunch of work around here. Then I did cut out a little bit early, which was nice because I had to do some yard work. I did the front yard yesterday.
Okay.
It was hot.
How often do you do it?
Once a week.
Is it once a week?
Once a week. But now I've started to stagger. So like I do the backyard on the weekends. That way it doesn't get too high for the dog.
Yeah.
Plus the pool people come on Monday, and if they have to clean out the pool from any of my grass.
Okay.
I know, first world problem.
How long would it take you to do both? As let's say once it started getting a little cooler, how long would it take to do front and back on the same day?
2 hours.
Oh, really?
Edging,
wow.
all that, like edging, blowing, all that, weeding. I do all of it.
Yeah.
So I do the whole deal. I'm full service, you know. I mean, it's my house. I have to be.
Yeah, you do.
So I did that, and then my son was actually on the radio yesterday.
Okay.
He's producing and I guess helping out, co-hosting the sports station every afternoon. So I was on the radio. I always listen to myself and do my show from home because I have a studio at home.
Yeah.
And then I jump back and forth and listen to my son on the sports station yesterday, which is just crazy.
Okay.
So I did that for a little while. Then my wife made some spaghetti, which was nice.
Nice.
We watched a little bit of TV. I fell asleep on the couch on her. I apologized to her because I didn't get a nap yesterday.
Yeah.
I went straight into yard work. That makes you tired.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I kind of passed out too. One of those, I'm tired.
Yes.
The car line kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying this year not to fall asleep, but I'm gonna
in the car line.
Yeah, I've done it plenty of. It off and let that little hot breeze. When you work these hours, you don't blink and the eyeball doesn't come back.
So funny. This morning I get up to go get ready for work, and my son still lives at the house. I noticed his door's open, which is never the case.
Okay.
Looked in, and he's still in his full clothes. Fell asleep, probably sitting on the bed. His phone wasn't charging. It was just he was just watching a video or whatever. So it was like he was a kid. I'm, moved him onto the bed, took his phone, turned the video off, plugged it in so it would charge up. He was exhausted because he worked a double yesterday.
Oh, yeah. That's it, boy. That's how you do it. All right, listen, when we come back, we're going to talk about some old school stuff that you still use. Seeing now that we'll get into that coming up. It's Johnny's House on XL 1067. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. It is 6:40. It is Tuesday and expect a 60% chance of rain. Even though they said 70% yesterday, we didn't get any at all where I live. It's going to feel like 104 with the heat index. It is 79 right now. Announced yesterday, the AOL, people don't even know what that sound is gone away. And Brian, you want to know some old school stuff?
Yeah, so a lot of people were using it still, apparently, which is crazy to me. So what old tech are you still holding on to? Like, I mean, I'm pretty up to date on things, but I don't update like my phones much. I'm still on the old 12, which is like 6 years old, I think, the iPhone 12.
I want to find out not only old tech, but old school. I still have an AOL account.
Yeah.
My email address is AOL. I never changed it. People are like, yeah, it's still AOL. Yeah.
I love when I
never changed it.
Get a winner and their email address is Hotmail.
I'm
like, oh my gosh, yes.
Y'all still ride with Hotmail. Huh?
Now, which one's older, AOL or Hotmail?
I think AOL is older.
Yeah.
Because AOL was the OG internet service. Like,
like
back in the day, you didn't go online. You went on AOL.
Oh, yeah. I still have an AOL account. And people joke me about that. Why would I change it? I don't understand. I've always used it. I always had it. And through life, it's not like my life stopped and I had to pick up a new email address. Through the years, what's your email address? AOL.
I never had an AOL account.
AOL. It's never stopped.
I did it like a long time ago.
I never in my life had AOL.
Why did you change it?
I just stopped using it because like I remember in school we had to use a Yahoo or something. I was forced to use Gmail. And so I just like forgot about some of the other ones. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Just because some things.
Why'd you change yours?
I never had AOL.
I mean, okay.
We didn't have a computer.
From your first, what was your first?
I had like Netscape was like the browser that I used.
Yeah.
But we use our Roadrunner, so it was like CFL.RR.
So you had to.
whatever. Yeah, but we never had AOL because we didn't have a computer back when AOL was prevalent.
Yeah.
I didn't get my first computer until I was out of high school.
Yeah.
So like everyone had AOL, but my cousin had it.
Yeah.
So I'd go use his, but I never had AOL.
Ray, what was your first email? Do you remember?
I honestly want to say it was AOL.
AOL.
Yeah, I think.
And then you had to change it.
And then
which one stopped and you still use?
I still use my Yahoo is from like 9th grade.
You still use it?
I still use my Yahoo.
I use my Yahoo. I have because it's just the Brian Grimes, so it's easy. And I'll always have it if something happens. Because I use my work email for everything.
Yeah.
But if something happens, at least I still have that.
If I go back through my Yahoo, there's things from when I was like in high school or my internship. It's like it has history.
Yeah. So that's the same way about my that's the funny thing. I get joked from my AOL.
Yeah.
But the Yahoo it's like, wait, this is where I started. Why would I?
There's no need to change it, especially with those kind of platforms because they move. Like my original was the Roadrunner, which doesn't even exist anymore, but it was CFL.RR. So I had to change that because that went away.
But see, for work is it's Johnny Magic, iHeart, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I always use that, but I won't use that as my permanent because I've seen it. When they get rid of you, they lock that. They give you. It's like a sentence. You got 30 minutes.
Yep.
You need to get 30 minutes. You get in there and get whatever you need out.
Yep.
Because after that, it's locked forever.
Yeah. When I do outside business, it's all through my Yahoo.
Oh yeah, you have to. You have to. I've seen them. They tell you got 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Clock is ticking, and you're in there download. And the next thing you know, it is off.
All my rum stuff is through my Yahoo, or I have Brian at yohorum.com. That also works. But I don't do anything that I need here.
I mean, you know me, I'm not tech savvy on anything. I just last week downloaded Chat GPT, the new version. I said if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get the latest. And I don't know what I'm doing in there. I'm just playing around.
I mean, really, it's just conversational. Yeah. You can ask it whatever.
Yeah.
You can tell it to do whatever. It'll do it.
My first question to it, tell me what you know about Johnny Magic. That's my first question. I want to find out what is it that you still use as old school tech or old school technology or just old school stuff that you still use. You get joked about it. And it's like, I'm even embarrassed. AOL. You heard what the hell I said. I said AOL. Gonna hook somebody up with a complimentary ride on the Screaming Gator zip line and admission to Gatorland. All you have to do is tell us what is the old school tech that you still use and also the old school things that you just use. Everybody else is upgraded. You still use it. You're still the same because there's still people out there using AOL dial-up. How many did they say? Was it a million?
There was a couple million a few years ago. They said there's still a couple thousand using it now.
Yes. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, you can text. That's 41067. Live stream, social media. Speak up. We want to hear from you. Going to hook somebody up. You're going to Gatorland, and you're going to zip line over some gators. You want to do that? You got to tell us about the old school stuff you still use right here on Johnny's House. 654 Johnny's house, 79 looking for a heat index of 104, 60% chance of rain. Other than that, it's going to be a lot of sunshine. All right, Football Friday is coming back. That's where we bring you football cheer team, man, football, whoever wanted to come. Normally we go there, but this year we're taking it back, and you will be coming to the XL Studios, and we have room for only one or two more teams left. And Ray, what do they need to do if they want to try to get in?
Yeah, you can email me, rae@xl1067.com. So ray@xl1067.com. Just email me and make sure you're faculty, not just a student.
Yep. This is high school Football Friday. We're going to start here in a couple of weeks. Instead of coming to your school, we're bringing it back old school. You're going to come to the studio. We got a brand new performing arts studio that is beautiful.
It's really nice.
You're going to check it out. All right. We're trying to find out what old school tech or what old school things that you still do. Going to hook somebody up with an admission to Gatorland and accompany your ride on the Screaming Gator zip line. Let's go to Popka, talk to Jamie. What up, Jamie?
Good morning, guys. How you guys doing today?
All right, man. So what's old school, man? What you got?
Old school. I still put the pen to the paper.
You write letters?
Write letters, write everything now. I just find it better for me. Just works better for me. It helps me, I guess, retain it better in this old head. So
wow. Pen to paper. Who does that?
Yeah.
Hold on a second, Jamie.
I haven't written.
Wow.
I jot things down, but I
yeah.
haven't like full on written anything other than filling out like a greeting card.
Wow.
And forever.
The only reason I don't write is because my writing doesn't have correct spell.
Right?
I mean, I journal, but that's the furthest extent to writing.
Winter Haven, Samantha, good morning.
Good morning.
What's old school you doing?
So I actually own 3 Kindle Fires.
3? How many books are you trying to read on that thing, girl? Good Lord.
You know, I haven't even plugged it in God knows how long, but I took my stuff out of storage this year. I've had it in storage for a few years now, and I went through it, and I was just like, oh, God, how old are these things?
Wow, you got first-generation Kindles?
Yes.
It's an app now.
You know, I don't even use them to read. I never liked them, which is the really sad part is I just kept them because my parents gave them to me. So I was like, okay, well, sure, I'll just keep it.
So there's a lot of people that would prefer to have paper. They'd rather read off paper than Kindle. All right, you hold on. From Orlando, Aaron, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, old school, what you do?
I've had the same Yahoo account for like 23 years.
Okay.
I got it before my daughter was born, and I've been using it.
That's right. Why get rid of it? That's your thing. You hold on. Ray, what to say over there?
Let's see here. AOL, just like Johnny. Somebody said using pencil and paper for simple math. I know my phone has a calculator, but I would rather do simple math.
Oh, give me that calculator.
I know.
Yeah, right.
MB.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they still have a laptop that's from 2015 that works. So they're using it. Screen's cracked, but it still works. And they still have a working VCR.
Woo!
Working on what?
He said all my old stuff is on tape, baby. So I ain't getting rid of it.
Wow. Jamie, pen to paper, gonna hook you up. You got some admission to Gatorland and Gator Zip Line, the Screaming Gator Zip Line. You are going to enjoy that on us. Ray, what's going on?
The Swifties are waking up to Big Taylor news this morning.
Oh my goodness! If you haven't heard Swifties, we're going to tell you coming up next.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Taylor Swift fans, most of you probably stayed up until midnight last night.
On a school night. How? She don't care.
Waiting for the Taylor Swift announcement. So Taylor Swift at 12:12 a.m. on August 12th, which is today, she made an announcement talking about how she is in her showgirl era. So she has officially announced her 12th studio album will be called The Life of a Showgirl. And if you want to know more, guess what?
What?
You're going to have to stay tuned to her boyfriend's podcast today. Well played, Taylor.
Yep.
So she's going to be on the New Heights podcast that you can hear on the iHeartRadio app.
So this is the first interview talking about the album.
This is her first. This is her first time being on a podcast, I feel like. I don't think she's ever been on a podcast.
Yeah, she doesn't do this.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, she's going to be on a podcast, her boyfriend's podcast, at 7 o'clock tonight, which you can hear. So, in the announcement for her album, it was a clip of her, Travis Kelce, her, his brother Jason, and they were talking on the podcast, and she was like, she revealed the cover of her album, but of course it was blurred out.
Yeah.
It was blurred out. And so obviously the brothers freaked out, and she revealed at 12:12 that it is her 12th album coming out. So if you want to stay tuned to more updates, obviously that podcast, but TaylorSwift.com. So the countdown was on, and then it was announced.
Now, I wonder who suggested it, because it's going to do wonders for his their podcast. I mean, it's already successful, but it's going through the roof. You think he said, hey, babe, why don't you break it on my show? Or did she say, you know what, babe? I want to break it on your show.
I feel like he couldn't even ask that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can ask
she
that.
floats it.
Yeah, she got to float it.
Or maybe like he jokingly said something. And
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
but I don't
yeah.
think him being like, hey, babe, you want to break it on my
show?
Yeah, right.
You can't. Yeah, I think she has to break
Yeah, I feel like she floats that.
Yeah.
So obviously this is after her Tortured Poets Department, which was released in April of 2024. So, I mean, she is just pumping it out. It out. So The Life of a Showgirl is up next.
Okay.
I know. I'm excited for that podcast, though. I'm like, she's never done a podcast.
And it's with a boyfriend. They got, people like, I want to hear something.
Well, it's just going to be like them having a conversation, which
Of
I guess is
course.
kind of cool.
Yeah. So Beyonce, her tour dancers are coming out talking about that. Beyonce surprised her dancers with Louis Vuitton suitcases. So that was her little gift for them.
I'll be like, give me some of that. Can I get that in a check form?
Yeah, just give me the money.
seriously.
Like, I'll carry a backpack. Just let me get the money.
Each of the Louis Vuitton suitcases were engraved with their initials.
Okay.
And there was a handwritten thank you note praising their hard work and dedication for the Cowboy Carter tour. So that is cool, very customized kind of gift.
Here's the thing: you can't use that. If you're her dancer, you got to keep that and put it in a case somewhere in your house, because the next tour she might keep 2 or 3 of y'all. This might be the peak of your dancing career.
Yeah.
And you're going to get a little older, and people are like, Grandma, you ain't used to dance. I used to dance with Beyonce.
Yeah.
And here's the bag.
Or you sell it when you
when you go broke.
Times are tough.
One or the other.
Seriously. But like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be strutting my stuff around the airport with it.
No.
I don't know.
Right. You're one of the handful of dancers that danced on this, highly successful tour, her first ever country tour.
Yeah.
And again, you're thinking like 15 years from now, your family, like, you did not. I did.
And I've watched out the window as they throw my bag around on the
That's true.
tarmac.
Yeah, that's true.
I would
That's
have
true.
to carry it on. That's so true. But anyways, so she hit up 32 dates. Cowboy Carter tour, earned over $407 million, sold 1.6 million tickets. So obviously one of the highest grossing country tours ever.
Yeah.
You know the funny thing about that? If somebody's going to steal her unreleased album, they won't steal your little bag.
Right.
Oh, hell,
Please.
yeah.
It ain't making it to your destination. It will not be there.
Especially if you go through Miami. They don't play down in Miami.
They
boy.
actually are the worst. It just came out.
Did it really?
Yeah, they are the worst with luggage handling.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah, man. All right, we'll come back. Let's find out what is trending in the world. Brian's going to tell us that next on Johnny's House. That's the weekend on Orlando's number one hit music station, XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House as you get prepared to today. Want to say thank you for doing so. 60% chance of rain, heat index 104, and it's going to be sunny, and it is 79 right now. Trying to keep you updated on whatever is happening at any time. We can call that what's trending. So, Brian, what's trending, man?
Saturday is National Roller Coaster Day, and SeaWorld Orlando is doing something pretty cool.
I heard about that.
The Ultimate Challenge. Mm-hmm. So they're inviting you to visit and experience all 8 coasters in one day. Yeah. So, they have the most coasters in the city. We have a ton of theme parks, but SeaWorld's got the most. And they're counting like some of the kid ones like Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. That's like a junior coaster.
Oh, yeah.
And then they have Atlantis, which is like a hybrid. It's a water slide plus some coasters. So they have the most. So the first 2,000 challenge participants can receive a lanyard for tracking their progress. And if you complete all 8 coasters, you're going to get a 2025 National Roller Coaster Day poster. Wow. Nice. So they'll have a check-in table that you check in.
If you've never ridden Atlantis, it's pretty cool.
It is.
It's a water ride, and then it turns into a roller coaster. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So you can start checking in at the park. They're gonna have a table there. Hours are 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. this Saturday. So if you want to get out and do that, Tropical Storm Aaron is officially formed right after the show yesterday. They made it official, and it's gonna grow. They think into a major hurricane by the weekend. Yeah. So the long-range forecast obviously still up in the air. It is intensifying. They think it's going to be the season's first hurricane with 80-mile-per-hour sustained winds by Wednesday or Thursday.
But it's still like a good ways away from us.
Yeah, well, they still have no idea. The spaghetti models that they threw up yesterday got it going all over the place. Yeah, but right now it is like heading this direction. So just keep your eye on that. And this is funny. We all have been trying to maximize our sleep forever. Yeah. I don't think that's new. But I just saw this. They have a new term for it. It's called sleep maxing. They said now that everyone knows how essential sleep sleep maxing is doing things to optimize your sleep.
Like what?
Like, sleep aids, blackout curtains, things
blackout
like that.
Mask.
So this new survey says 45% of people are engaging in what they consider sleep maxing.
What do you have for sleep? I have the blackout mask.
I don't have them. I sleep with a pillow over my face.
Yeah, I do that one too.
I mean, that's just kind of like a comfort thing. So it's always worked. I do now every night take I think it's made by the people that make NyQuil. It's a little gummy. It's got melatonin in it. I take a half of one because I don't want to be groggy, but it slows my mind down a little bit.
Good.
But people are redesigning their bedrooms. 28% of people now wear trackable devices that could track their sleep. Sleep maxing is the new big thing.
That's crazy. My bed, I got a Sleep Number bed, and it tracks my sleep, and it tells me everything I'm like, how y'all know when I was awake and when I was in deep sleep and knows all this stuff?
Isn't it weird?
It is weird. I'm like, I don't even know. All I know is when I close my eyes, when I open, I'm arrested a little bit, and then you start your day. That kind of thing.
Yeah, they say the average American spends $75 a year on something to help them sleep.
Oh yeah,
in some capacity.
Yeah, you got to be careful with the melatonin. I got some, and they were way too strong.
I cut mine. Mine's the weakest you could buy at Publix, and I cut that joker in half. I ain't trying to get crazy.
I woke up, I'm like, is this real life?
I just did it once on the cruise, and I realized it does make me my mind not wander a little bit, and that helps.
Oh yeah,
that's the problem with me is I can't shut it off.
Your mind's all over the place.
Yeah, so
very good, very good. All right, it's time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where you call up and you represent the city that you live in by answering some very, very, very easy question. Some of you may be taking your kids to school. They can probably give you the answer to these because they're that easy. And today, if you win, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Katy Perry at the Amalie Arena. That's coming up on the 22nd, 8/22. If you'd like to play, all you got to do is call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You get the most right, you win. At the end of the game, there's a tie. We'll either spin the wheel or have a tiebreaker question, but these questions are very, very, you got a sample one of, you might be able to throw out? Let's see. Just to give you a sample of how easy it is.
This is the easiest one.
Okay.
And so I'll replace it.
Okay.
How many states are in the United States?
Y'all know that. You know that, right?
You would think.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out in a minute. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Smarter Than Your Hood. You want to play? Call now on Johnny's House. That's Shabuzi on Orlando's number one hit music station. It is 7:26. It is Tuesday. Heat index about 104. It is 79. It's nice and warm this morning, and it's going to be sunny if it's not raining where you are. We call this smarter than your hood. That's where you represent the city that you live in because you feel that you're the smartest because you can answer all of these easy questions without a doubt. And if you win today, Katy Perry, Emily Arena, you will be going. We got to first meet our contestants representing the big city of Orlando. Let's say good morning to Kyle. Hey, Kyle, how are you?
What's going on, Johnny's house?
Good. Kyle, have you ever played the game before?
I played a bunch of times when I'm in the car listening to other contestants. I always get every answer right, but this time probably going to go the opposite way, and I'm not going to know anything, but hopefully not.
It's just, anybody that's done that, so you're a first-time participant, it's just a little different when you're on the air. That's all that is.
A little more nervous, probably.
And how long have you lived in Orlando?
36 years.
What high school?
The First Academy.
First Academy. All right, very good. Well, let's find out who you're going to be going up against. Brian, you can connect that. Representing the Villages, Kristen. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Kristen, how long have you lived in the Villages?
Since about 2008. I'm from Maine originally.
Really? So you go up there partying every afternoon. I understand that you can go to any restaurant, walk right in about 9:30.
They're mostly closed.
Yeah, they're closed.
They're closed?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We did happy hour there one time. And about 8:30, they're talking about wrap it up.
It's closed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My restaurant that I work at closes at 8. So
Nice. Good for you.
So happy hours at what time? 11:30?
11 to 4.
That sounds like my kind of town.
Oh, I'd be all about it.
Wow. So have you ever played the game before, Kristen?
I have not. No.
Oh, so we got two first timers. Now, the way it works is we're going to ask you a question. If you know the answer, do not yell out the answer. Yell out your city. You get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, you take away a point. But at the end, it's either going to be for the win or for a tie. Now, we got to find out what you sound like. So on the count of 3, I need you to yell out your city. And Kristen, just say Villages instead of the Villages. Is that okay?
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yep.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Orlando.
Okay. Kristen, just a little bit louder. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Villages.
Ooh, now, Kyle, you about to be a little louder. She came through strong. All right, here it is. Again, don't yell out the answer. Yell out the city. We'll give you an opportunity to answer. Okay. What 3 ice cream flavors make up Neapolitan ice cream?
Orlando.
Okay, I heard Kyle. Orlando. What you got?
Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry.
Kyle got the point. All right, B.
All right. At what temperature does water boil in either Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Oh.
Either one's fine.
Ain't nobody yelling on those cities.
Orlando.
Orlando.
Okay.
All right, Kyle.
212.
Whoa.
Which one, Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, look at you.
Okay. You didn't look that up, did you, Kyle?
Yeah, did you guess?
I did not.
Oh, I believe.
Was I right?
I believe.
Really right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, you're right.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
No, you're right. You're right.
Wow.
All right. It is now 2-0. All right, here we go. What is the name of the star that's closest to Earth?
Villages.
It's Kristen.
Oh, I guess I should have thought about that first. The sun?
Yeah. There you go.
Good job.
Man. All right.
Nice.
This is the way it works now. Kristen, you get it right. It's a tie. We go to the tiebreaker. You get it wrong, you lose. Kyle, you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, we go to the tiebreaker question. Are y'all ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Ray, if you will.
Okay. Which state has the longest coastline?
Orlando.
Oh, Villages.
Kyle.
Alaska.
Woo!
Hey!
Smart
Look at the big brain on
pants.
Kyle.
I didn't know that. Well, congrats, Kyle. How'd you know that? Wow.
It's just, it's a trick question. You got to think about it.
It is. I had not.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
I
That's
had
why.
a trickier one that I took off.
Really? I
'Cause
would say
thought it would trick people.
California.
Yeah.
That's
Wow. Kristen, you played well, and you can play again. Good job with that.
Yes, thank you guys.
But for whatever reason, Kyle knew these things. He said he's been playing for years in his car, and he stepped
Yeah.
up. All right.
He was way better than me.
No, but you can call again, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Kyle, yes.
Is it cool if I give Kristen a ticket?
Kristen, would you like the tickets?
Oh, she hung up.
Dang.
She said, forget you and your damn tickets. That's what she said, Kyle.
Dang, I believe in paying it forward, so I wanted to give her the ticket.
All right. Well, if not, we can use them again for something else if you don't want to use them.
Maybe she'll call us right back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kristen, call back if you want the tickets.
All right. All right, Cal, good job with that, man. You are now 1-0. All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. When we come back, we're going to find out about your first day of school. Were there any problems, any situations occurred? We need to find out about it on Johnny's House. $7:35 is Lady Gaga on a day where it's going to be close to it's 80 right now, close to 80 right now. 104 is what it's going to feel like. Sunny and a 60% chance of rain. First day of school yesterday. We, with our Baby DJ program and Central Florida Together We Can, we helped about 10 Title I schools throughout Central Florida. But I got to thank some people because we didn't ask for money, but there were people that were listening and stepped in and provided it for us. Abby from the Precern Family Fund, Marion from the Marion Fund. We have Judy from Life Imaging FLA and attorney Justin Preston, who just called up and said, hey, listen, I heard what you want to do, or I heard what you guys are doing, and we want to help out. So we helped out 10 Title I schools: Altamont Elementary, Beverly Shores Elementary, Castleberry Elementary, English Estate Elementary, Fruitland Park Elementary, Hamilton Elementary, McCoy Elementary, Oak Hill Elementary, Phyllis Wheatley Elementary, and Ventura Elementary. All schools got school supplies for kids for the entire year that was provided from our Baby DJ program, and people that just wanted to donate and help our community. I'm telling you, it doesn't take a lot of money to help school with school supplies because we buy in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
But people just stepped up and gave us that money, because I don't want to be that type to go on the air, because with Baby DJ, it's a whole month of begging.
Yeah, we do ask. In December, we ask.
We ask a lot.
The rest of the time, we don't.
We don't. We have money in the account, and we use that money, but great individuals in our community said step up. And the reason we help elementary schools, because in our mind, kids don't need to know that their parents are hitting hard times. And they're kids, and they want to have school supplies, and just like anybody else. And
when if we didn't do it, teachers would come out of their pockets for it. So we're really helping teachers too, because I mean they have to pay for it if we don't.
And of course, the school we've been sponsoring for a year, Sadler Elementary School, we made sure we took care of everything that was on their list, and we'll continue to do so for the remainder of the year. So all those people that stepped up and donated, thank you so much for making sure that our Baby DJ program in Central Florida, Together We Can, a tremendous success. And all we try to do is help out people in our community. All right, we're going to get nosy. We want to find out, how was the first day of school? I didn't see any stories of kids getting home. I think it was last year, a year before that, kids were getting home 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Oh my gosh, right? Or they took the wrong bus home or
took
something.
the wrong bus home. At the end of the route, they found that there was a kid still there, but it's hard to do because they got a little card system. Do they have that for the elementary kids on kindergarten?
I don't know. I don't know what age it starts. I feel like they need it more than the others.
I know. And I think it's very comforting. You're like, I want to know where my kid is. You pull up the app, and you find out exactly. If you
like it.
If you can find out where your pizza is, you should be able to find out.
Right. I watch Papa John's get to my neighborhood so I can stand outside and wait for it.
That is funny.
And if you can do that, they can do that for
theoretically
the kids.
speaking. I guess if you put an air tag on your kid's backpack, you could.
Yeah.
I would have been that parent. It would have been sewn into his backpack for sure.
For my kid in my household, it was a good first day of school. He came back excited about school, and that's the whole thing I was going to see. What kind of attitude he's going to have.
Yeah.
Because it's that first day of school. Now I was sitting in the parking lot and I'm observing. Of course, it took me 10 seconds to see 5 or 6 kids in hoodies. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I have a nephew that does that.
Maybe inside it's cold.
I was going to say inside it's cold, but when they walk home and stuff.
I have a nephew here. He was in his family. His dad lives in Lake Mary, and he comes here for the summer. And I picked him up to take him back to Charlotte. It was about 104 heat index hoodie.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
My son was a hoodie kid.
Really?
Yeah.
But they don't sweat.
No, he just always wanted it on.
How do you not sweat, though?
I have no idea.
I can sit here I sweat if I walked out.
True.
I'm not a good gauge.
No.
Yeah. I'm like, where are you going with this?
No clothes on. You sweating.
On stage and live, I'm just sweating. I had to get a towel.
Yeah.
I was just sweating. So I want to find out what happened at your school. Was there anything that was out of ordinary? The buses get there on time. They were a little bit late. Or we want to find out, how was your kid's first day of school? A lot of your parents we talked to yesterday was emotional. How are you feeling today? Are you a little bit better on the second day of school? We want you to fill us in on everything that's happening. You're out there, and understand this. When you call us, there's about 1,000, 2,000 parents that feel the exact same way you do, but they're a little shy in calling in, but you're not. So you let us know, how was your kid's first day of school, be it kindergarten or high school? How was it, and how do you feel as a parent? Because a lot of parents, we got plans for y'all next year. Y'all were so emotional yesterday that we got something planned for next year start of school.
Yeah.
Because we had no idea it was going to be like that. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, social media live stream. We want to hear from you. And I'm going to do something like I used to do back in the day. And I hope we got them. If not, he got to buy them. We're going to give away 2 hoodies.
Okay.
Johnny's House hoodies. If y'all want to wear some hoodies and it's going to be 106 degrees a day, we're going to hook you up. But call us and let us know, how was that first day of school for your kid? And 2 of you will hook you up with some Johnny's House limited edition hoodies. I don't know when they're going to make some more. I don't know if they got your size. Because I said it, they got to get them.
We'll figure out something.
we don't make that happen. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First day of school. Fill us in on Johnny's House. 7:52 on a Tuesday, and you are listening to Johnny's House. Sunny, heat index 104. Ray, what we're looking at right now?
It is 81.
81 and getting warmer with a 60% chance of rain. I know there's something out there brewing, but when it gets close enough, we'll tell you.
Aaron.
They're leading it now with all news. It's out there. It's about a week and a half, 2 weeks away. But anyway, once it starts getting a little closer, we'll start updating you on that stuff. All right, we're going to find out the goods and bads of the first day of school. How was it for you? Got some limited edition Johnny's House hoodies, which goes very well. And these are the heavy ones, too. These ain't the light ones.
Nice. They're so comfy.
Yes, they go well on the day that it's 104 degrees. Let's talk to Samantha. Hey, Samantha, good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody here good?
I'm
good. Everybody's good. So tell us about that first day. Everything goes okay?
Goodness, it was so stressful for me. It went okay but till the end when I got that call from my daughter and her bus situation, she got scared. She was like, "Mom, this is not the bus. They're telling me that the bus doesn't go to my neighborhood." I'm like, "That's insane. How did you get to school this morning if they don't come to the neighborhood?"
Oh my goodness. Wow. And she's calling you to figure it out. You're like, "I don't know what to do." I don't know what.
Yes, because I know I fully prepared her because they, like you said earlier, they have this new card system going.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I read about it. They gave us all the information, but of course my daughter hadn't had her card yet.
Okay.
So I made sure I prepared her with all her bus information that they told us that we could find online.
Uh-huh.
So I went online, gave her all her information, and even while trying to talk to her to, get her to focus and relax because she was nervous.
Yes.
She was like, the people here, they have accents. She's like, all the bus drivers have accents. She's like, I don't know what to do.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And then she had bad signal. So she's in and out. The call is choppy. I'm on my way to pick up my other child from school. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do to stop and get her first or go get my other child. It was nuts. But she made it home.
Okay. Okay.
It was her first year in high school. This is her first year. She's a freshman,
Uh-huh.
and her first year in a public school.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's a lot. That's a big change.
So the school is huge. It looks like a college campus.
Which school is it?
And she's so used to
Which school
Olympia.
Is it? Olympia. Oh, my kid's at Olympia.
Yes. I saw you the other day at Meet the Teacher, but I didn't want to come up and say nothing and fangirl.
Oh, you should have said hello. Wow.
I told my daughter, I said, look, he's right there. He's right there.
Tell your daughter to find Alex. He'll help.
Yeah, Alex will help. Wow, that is so cool. Samantha, you hold on. I'm telling you. Your kid call you. I don't know what bus to get up. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do? Yes, in a panic situation. All right, we're getting ready to hear a report from a student. Hayden, good morning.
Good morning.
And how old are you, Hayden?
I am 13.
All right. So tell us about that first day. Everything's good?
Yes, sir. So what happened was, so I'm in the 8th grade.
Okay.
And so first day of school, I'm really just getting another teacher. Back with some friends. It's a chill day. And then there's this one class that was a little rough because there was a kid that was making a lot of noise, and it was hard for everyone to hear the teacher.
He was making noise on the first. He was making noise on the first day.
That's bad parenting.
Yeah.
So how did the teacher handle that, Hayden?
He sent him out for a little bit, walk around.
Yeah, get some air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You think he might have been nervous because it was the first day of school?
Yeah, a little.
A little. All right, you hold on.
It was nice for you to be at least like thoughtful.
Yeah. Kristen from Winter Garden. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. Good morning, Ray. Good morning, Brian.
Hi.
So you had a little emergency at the school?
Yeah. So yesterday I was just dropped the kids off. It was fun. It was, everyone was excited to go back. And then, I'm just getting ready for the week and doing stuff on the phone, making phone calls. And I get an urgent message said in bold letters, urgent, immediate school closure.
Oh, boy.
And so we had to, it says, pick up your child now, go, dismissal from both car loops. And I'm like, oh my gosh, when did I get this message? It was 20 minutes ago. I was on the phone. And I was just like, all right, I got to go pick up the kids. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I just, the bold letters. it turns out like there was a water burst main in the area that like left everybody without like water. And like no one could use like the restrooms or anything. Like, so they were just like, all right,
come get your kids. We ain't got time for this today.
Right now.
Hold on one second. Come get your kids. Ray, real quick, what you got?
They're saying that just like busing issues as usual, but a lot of people are saying that new program to track your kids and stuff. It was like overwhelmed. Obviously, yesterday was the first day, so that's why it shut down. But Victoria said her daughter leaving the parking lot took her son. So her son took 45 minutes to get out of the parking lot because nobody would let him in.
Yep, that must be in high school.
He's a new driver. He's a new driver, and nobody would let him in.
I told you about that. Big, what is it?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In the rec, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. There's a bunch of people that had water situations, so all in the same school, I'm sure. And then someone said, my 16-year-old son accidentally got put in a childhood development class. He was the only boy, so he's happy because it's all girls in there. And then she works at a school and said they caught a 6th grader vaping on the first flipping day.
6th grader? Wow. Hayden Samantha, we're going to hook you up with those Johnny's House hoodie. Ray, what you working on?
Jennifer Aniston opened up about her love triangle with Brad Pitt and Angelina.
I haven't heard this. We'll hear it together next on Johnny's House.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, celebrity news is sponsored by Fair Winds Credit Union. So there is this interview with Jennifer Aniston where she was talking about the tabloid love triangle situation. So it's been about 20 years.
It's been 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
yeah, because
Lord.
they got a
Yeah.
full-on family, Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Like with grown kids.
Wow.
20 years since Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, and Angelina Jolie were on every tabloid
Wow.
cover. So in the interview, Jennifer calls that era of her tabloid life the love triangle.
Uh-huh.
And she said it was such a juicy reading opportunity for people at that time. She said if they didn't have their soap operas, they
Mhm.
had their tabloids, obviously. So she doesn't really elaborate on the difficult time other than she said it's like a shame that it had to happen.
Yeah.
But it happened. She said she didn't take it too personally.
Really?
But she's like, listen, we're all human beings, even though some people don't want to believe we are. She goes, they think that you signed up for this because you're a celebrity, but we really
don't
just
know.
didn't sign up for all of it, you know? So she said she got through it by just being resilient. And she said, just pick yourself up by the bootstraps and keep on walking.
Well, here's the reality of it. Of course, it's painful when someone that you're married to when they cheat on you, and then it becomes a public thing.
Yes.
And she was hurting for a while because they seemed like they was that great couple.
They were perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now you look back on them and say, "See, fool, you see? Now you ain't got your vineyard."
Right. Yeah. Now everyone thinks you're a crazy jerk.
Uh-huh.
You got drunk on a plane and smacked the kid.
I just cannot. Yeah. So, I mean, I just
I'm
love
telling
that,
you.
20 years ago, that love triangle was happening. But she also goes into the fact that she's glad that Matthew Perry is out of his pain.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really deep interview. Obviously, Matthew Perry was struggling with addiction and she knew that.
Mm-hmm.
She also was talking about how she's really into men's hands. Like, that's like a big thing that she's into, like men and their sculpted hands. She's just like into it. So if you want to check it out, it is a really good interview with Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Also, K-pop Demon Hunters. I hate to bring it up again.
I don't know what that is.
I know.
I've been hearing a lot of it.
I know.
A lot about it.
So obviously, it's a movie on Netflix.
Yep.
I've
seen it. It's like one of the
taking
top in that top row of top 10 movies that they're watching. It's up there.
Yes.
Kids love it.
And I told you the music is incredible. And I think that's why it's so good. But for the first time in more than 2 decades, a girl group has a #1 song in the country. And it's that K-pop girl group that sings in the movie. Yeah. So
But are they even a group for real?
So,
or is it just put together for the show?
I didn't know if they were put together before the movie, but Huntrix is like the girl group in the movie. And the last girl group to have a top song on the Billboard Hot 100 was Destiny's Child.
It's been that long.
So now Huntrix, this K-pop girl group, which I don't even know if they're real or not. The song Golden, this is like a little clip of it.
Yeah, this says fictional group. So they made them just for the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 두어진 길 속에 Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived 2 lives, try to pick both
Go ahead, girl.
It's so
Make
good.
believe.
I couldn't find my own place.
Go ahead, fictitious girl.
I mean, they're real women.
Yeah.
They're 3 real girls
Okay.
that have created this.
Well, they're about to be a band now.
Yes.
They might not have been a band, but they're about to be one now.
Well, if they aren't, they're going to make one.
That's what I'm saying.
So they can send them on tour.
Absolutely.
Because this is all animated.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's
so
like they're real girls.
like this is all animated.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah. So yeah, congratulations to them for the first time. These 3 girls, that K-pop girl group Huntrix at #1 Billboard Hot 100.
this has 167 million views on this video.
On that video.
Sony Animation is printing
I
money.
hear this every single day. I have my kids.
Really?
Yeah.
So hopefully the 3 girls that actually sing that song, they'll just put them together as the group.
Yeah, but then
You
on
know.
the reverse side, there's the Saja Boys, who is also a boy band part of that movie that have a soda pop song that's blowing up as well. So I won't be surprised if they hit the Billboard Hot 100 as well.
Wow. Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
All right. That's not a bad song. Not
Yeah.
at all. All right, we'll come back. Weird Stories of the True with BG on Johnny's House. Johnny's house. It is Tuesday. It's 81. Going to feel like 104. 60% chance of rain, and it is sunny today. All right, Brian, give me them weird stories, but they true.
So if you have some sort of like sleep apnea or problems with that, there is a new solution, perhaps, and it's just blowing into a conch shell. So, they did a study, and they said this study found that people that blow through a conch shell daily for several months reduce your symptoms of sleep apnea. So sleep test measured it. They said you have fewer sleep apnea episodes per hour and improved blood oxygen levels by blowing into a conch shell.
Who convinced a study to pay money to have people blow into a shell to see if they can sleep? I'd kick somebody out of here, man. If you blow in a shell at least 30 minutes a day, you can sleep better. Get out of my house.
Yeah, they say it strengthens and tones your upper airway muscles. It prevents the airways from collapsing during sleep, and that's the primary cause of the disorder. So, but you got to blow it the right way. There's videos that show you how to do it. You can't just roll up and go. You have to do it the right way. So there's videos all over YouTube.
And research and study proved them to be right.
I mean,
okay.
Worth a shot.
Yeah,
if you have sleep apnea, why not?
That's true.
You got to pay attention to what ChatGPT is telling you. And this is why they're trying to put guardrails on this stuff. So there is a guy, he's 60 years old, and he thought his neighbor was poisoning him.
Okay.
He said, I know my neighbor's trying to poison me, because he went to the doctor and he was diagnosed with bromism, which is ingesting too much bromine. So he thought his neighbor was doing it to him. Turns out he was doing it to himself because he was having a conversation with ChatGPT, and it told him to eliminate table salt from his diet. It recommended sodium bromide.
No.
Which is commonly used as a pool and hot tub disinfectant.
Are you kidding me?
But ChatGPT told him that's a good replacement for
But you gotta
salt.
understand, people think ChatGPT, it has evolved, that it knows everything. It trusted to the point that, well, he got all the knowledge in the world, or it has all the knowledge in the world, so this must be right.
Yeah, it's wild. So you got to be
dear
careful
God.
what you ask it, and then what you just take as, take it with a grain of salt. No pun intended.
So what do you do?
Or a grain of bromine.
Because you're having a communication with him, with the Chat GPT, and you say, hey, listen, I took what you told me, and it's killing me.
Well, I think he didn't know. He went to the doctor thinking his neighbor was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Turns out ChatGPT, not on purpose, maybe was trying to kill him. Maybe,
but
maybe
if he goes back to him and say, hey, I did that, and it made me really sick, do you think it'll go, oh,
my bad?
Maybe it'll learn from it.
Exactly. It'll learn and go, and tell all the chat, don't use this.
I bet you it comes up with an excuse like, I'm sorry, I just pulled from the internet, and this is one of the you know what I'm saying?
Or what it said, I never get anything right. I'm always wrong. I hate this world.
Right. It has a mental breakdown.
More scary AI stuff. A new study shows that large language AI models actually slip subliminal messages to each other. The two AI models talk.
I'm done.
And they said they don't actually have to use words, because they're computers. They can do strings of lines of code and numbers enough to pass along information, preferences. And one of the main things that they've deciphered is that they talk about human elimination.
Why are we doing this to ourselves?
So maybe this man was being killed by ChatGPT as a test. To see if it works.
You know why we're doing it, Ray? Because Brian has a new app that put our photos up there, and it made us dance. That's why we do it, Ray.
Right.
That's why we do it.
Right.
Because I want to see myself dance. So I'm going to go ahead and download it.
Because I put dinosaurs in front of the eyesore
Yes.
on i4. And that's why I play
That's
with AI,
why.
Ray.
And that's why the AIs are going, you see, they got all of this, and this is what they do. Kill them all.
Poison
Kill
them.
Poison them. Wow.
It's all downhill from here.
Hey, but blame it on the neighbor.
Yeah, blame it on the neighbor.
It's the perfect crime.
Wow. And it's funny, man, because I was reading something, I know we're running late, that they were telling parents, keep your kids away from talking to them because they're giving them bad advice.
Yeah, that's why some states have started to outlaw it, being able to give mental health advice.
Yes, it's giving your kids really bad advice. All right, listen, here's the situation. If you're on a car ride and you can only listen to one artist for 12 hours in the car, who would that artist be? We're going to talk about it next. If you want to get ahead of that, and call us and let us know now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. One artist for a 12-hour car ride. Who would that artist be? We want to talk about it, and we'll talk to you next on Johnny's House. 8:27. It is a Tuesday, second day of school, and it's going to be hot and humid. But you know this already. It's going to feel like 104, 81 right now. 60% chance of rain. When it's not raining, it's going to be a lot of sunshine. And Ray, you had this question. Where did you get this question from? It's very unique.
Okay, so I saw it posted.
Okay.
Somebody asked if you were on a 12-hour road trip,
Okay.
and you could only put together one singer on a playlist. Who would it be, and who you're listening to? It's crazy the list of people that they nominated.
Okay.
Are older ones, just because I feel like you're not going to run out of material.
Well, you got to have
about that.
a good catalog because it's 12 hours.
Yes.
So you got to have a big catalog where you're going to repeat a lot.
So we got like Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift, of course.
Yeah.
Prince, Led Zeppelin, Ozzy Osbourne, Drake, Morgan Wallen.
Who would it be for you?
I would say Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Either Lil Wayne or Rihanna.
For 12 hours?
Rihanna. I'm going Rihanna.
Rihanna. Yeah, you're going to be repeating a lot. Wow.
She's got a lot of songs.
I'm going to ask you in a second. Now, my favorite artist, he's coming to town here at the end of the month. His name is Kim, K-E-M. And I did that. I had to drive. I bought my mom a car here, and I had to drive it up to North Carolina by myself. So I put Kim on, and his library is about 6 hours and 30 minutes. But after 6 hours, it's okay to hear that first song.
Right.
Because I ain't heard that first song in 5 hours.
Right, yeah, you can repeat.
Oh, yeah, but I was in concert. Girl. I mean, I was all over the place with that. That's mine. B, what's yours?
So I was going to say Green Day, because they have a big catalog and it's kind of varied. But then I thought to myself, a couple hours in, I'm going to be tired of screaming and everything.
I know. And I was thinking of like 311 and stuff too, but I would fall asleep.
Yeah. So I switched it up to Prince. Prince has the biggest catalog. I mean, so it's so
Prince,
varied.
He's going to take you on an emotional ride.
You got the Purple Rain, the Little Red Corvette, but you got 1999.
Really?
And you got Raspberry Beret. So you got a bunch of like high energy and you got a bunch of ballads. I would go Prince. I think Prince would give me the biggest roller coaster. Plus, I believe you could almost clear 12 hours with Prince without repeating very much.
So Rihanna has 843 songs.
But now you can't listen to something that she's featured on.
843 songs.
It can't be something she featured on. Like you don't get Umbrella with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You just get the Umbrella without Jay-Z.
Now I'm looking.
But the way that I looked at this, it's that like you type it in David Bowie and it's all of whatever David Bowie's material is.
Because I'm looking.
It's not like if there's a collaboration, that doesn't matter because it's still part of his that's still part of his catalog.
So if you played all Lil Wayne's music, including studio albums, mixtapes, collaborations, feature 44 hours nonstop.
Yeah. Well,
that includes
well, because he has a verse here, a verse there.
Yeah.
Like that's not his song.
Yeah, 44 hours.
Like he does a verse on a Justin Bieber song.
I'd pull off the road myself. Lil Wayne for 12. Oh, God, no. But Winter Park, Paula. Paula, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you're on a 12-hour ride. You can only hear one artist. Who would it be? 12 hours.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Really?
Yeah.
Now, is his category big enough to take you for 12 hours?
Once you add like collabs and features, for sure.
Okay.
And even if I have to repeat the song, I don't care. I'll listen to it again.
Let me tell you.
I just got back from his concert on Saturday, and I'm still like on a high from that.
Oh yeah. See, now you're listening differently. You're listening now, and you're thinking about the concert, so you're actually there.
Mhm.
So I can see that. I can see that one. All right, Paula. Thank you for sharing that. All right, bye. From Orlando, Sarah. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning.
12 hours. You in the car. One artist. Who would it be?
I'm going to go with Madonna.
Why?
Old school Madonna to new school Madonna.
Ain't no new school
I feel
Madonna.
like every song, I feel like she gets you going. You listen to her music, everyone in the car starts singing. Some Vogue, Material Girl,
Okay, listen.
Moment.
I could probably, honestly, if I'm riding, I could probably give Madonna 45 minutes. I could. 45 minutes.
I could do with the hits, so I could probably do about an hour.
About an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you're gonna give her, huh?
I don't want to hear her club music
Morning motivation.
that she made recently. I don't want to hear that club music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with more old school, but I feel
Yeah.
like she has about 200 songs.
I got you.
Yeah, I could probably get through.
I got you. All right. Sarah, thank you. You have a beautiful day, okay?
You guys do the same.
All right. Thank you for calling. Ray, what they say?
Ooh, I could totally do some Britney Spears. I could do Britney Spears for 12 hours. I think
I give her, I'd say one Madonna. I give her about an hour.
I couldn't even give her an hour. I'll give her 3 songs.
No, because I do like Lucky and I like Sometimes and all that stuff. But then I'm like,
Yeah.
So we've got Billie Eilish, Backstreet Boys.
Did you have a Maserati? I drive a Maserati.
You better work.
You better work.
Let's see here. Bon Jovi,
They got a big catalog.
Yeah. Somebody said Tool. Tool for 12 hours.
Jeez, your brain would be fried.
Dear God.
Wow. Me.
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. There is some Backstreet Boys on here.
Yeah.
Eminem is on here. Let's see. That's a lot of Venom.
It is.
I know.
Metallica, again, your brain to be fried. Usher Baby is on here. Chris Brown.
I ain't gonna lie. I could do Drake.
Someone said Hanson. How about that? 30 years plus of music from Hanson.
Mackerel.
Hanson.
I can't name anything other than Bop.
Wow.
But they said they got 30 plus years.
They said Drake has 19 hours worth.
Yeah, I believe that.
19 hours. All right. We might have to readdress that at another time. Today is one of those days that's being celebrated. None of us in this room can relate.
No.
But you might be able to. We'll tell you what it is next on Johnny's House. $8:36. It is Johnny's House. It is National Middle Child Day. Are you one of those? Because we're going to talk about you next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is 838. You are listening to Johnny's House. 81, but it's going to feel like 104 by the middle of the day. There is a 60% chance of rain, and it's going to be sunny. So today is National Middle Child Day. What that mean, B?
They basically just say you're supposed to recognize the middle child because a lot of times the middle child gets neglected or at least feels neglected because they're kind of overlooked. They aren't the first. They aren't the last. But they did say a study shows that actually helps them develop some qualities that they can use down the road to be successful later in life. They just don't realize it at the time.
Now, I looked up traits of the middle child.
Because we're all the babies.
Yeah, we're all the babies. And we always felt that the middle child is always jealous of us because they were getting the attention until we were born, and then they don't get it anymore.
Right.
And they've always, my experience as the youngest, the middle child always a little angry because they felt as though that but I always call myself the golden child. So in my household, I don't care. They say the middle child is usually a peacemaker. They have skills of resolving conflicts. Middle child is independent, self-reliant, and resourceful. The middle child is social, builds wide social circles. Middle child is adaptable, flexible in role and environment. They do feel overlooked. Many feel less noticed or valued. They're good listeners, attentive and empathetic communicators, and they're less competitive to avoid sibling rivalries. They seek harmony.
Oh,
that's what they say. And I just feel that they've always been a little jealous of the.
They're a little aggressive sometimes.
And I think as us being, Ray just got an older sister.
I did. That's it.
And you and Brian, you too.
Same,
older
just
brother,
older brother. I'm the youngest.
Yeah, I have between me, there's 5 in our family, and I was the youngest, and I have a middle brother and a middle sister. But yeah, they all, and I joke them to this day. I'm like, yes, y'all fault, because also I used to tell on them.
Right. Well, yeah, you were
we're not surprised.
I don't think it was snitching. I think in the family atmosphere.
You were informant.
I don't even think it was informant.
But did you run and tell, or were you being questioned?
They questioned. I didn't run and tell. I just didn't lie.
Yeah, you were an informant.
I was not an informant.
Yeah,
hey,
you were a plant.
Who broke the glass? It was Brian. Brian broke the glass.
Wow. No hesitation.
No. Why would I lie to my parents?
I mean, you're not lying.
Brian ain't giving me no Big Macs.
See, informant. You give information in exchange for something.
So I think that's what made me jealous. Because as the youngest, you get all the attention. You're the baby.
Right.
Yeah. And when I used to fight that term for years, but somebody opened my eyes, not that you're the baby, but you understand, after you, your mom didn't have any more kids. You are it. You are her baby. You're the last one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
See, middle, you just kind of float in the middle.
Yeah.
Like you'll never be the oldest. You'll never be the youngest. Like, what do you have?
And also the middle always, and I think it was with Ray, Brian, and myself, as the middle, it's your job to take care of us. you know, hey, your brother got to go with you. Go take your brother. Go get this for your brother. It was always that. Take your brother to school. Make sure your brother's okay in school.
Oh, yeah. When you're the youngest, we're always taken care of.
We're always by the middle. It's like, well, who the hell, who's going to watch me?
Yeah.
Stop whining and take care of your little brother. That's how it was.
I can see.
Take care of your sister. Make sure they're okay. So we want to talk to you middle kids. It is your day. I don't care if you're young or old. Tell us, because we don't know. We're the youngest. We understand we're the advantaged ones. We understand that. We didn't make it that way. It was the way we were born, and the whole family.
God's plan.
That's how it was. Thank you, Ray. It was God's plan.
The universe did it.
We understand y'all a little jealous of the youngest. We got that, but we want to hear about you, middle kids. We want to hear about the things that you go through that people don't understand, and that you're proud to be. I met anyone who said they're proud to be a middle kid.
They usually hate it.
It is your time to speak up. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, live stream, social media. It is time for the middle kids to speak up and be heard. We're going to give you that opportunity right now in Johnny's house. 8:45, Johnny's house, sunny and a 60% chance of rain. 104 was going to feel like 81 right now. Middle children, it is your day, and we want you to go ahead and rise up and tell us what you got to deal with because we don't know. We're the youngest in the family, and we want to share your day with you. From Orlando, Michaela. Michaela, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, middle child, what you got to say?
Okay, I grew up being the middle child. I have an older sister, 2 youngest siblings. I've always had to do everything on my own while they had everything
That's
handed
right.
to them.
That's right.
I'm 27 now, and I still go through it.
Yes.
But I can tell you this, out of all my siblings, I have been the most to accomplish in life. And I have definitely taken being a middle child as a lesson.
Yes.
And I take care of them, you know. And,
Yes. I mean, listen, you've taken care of them your whole life. Why should you stop as an adult? That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And out of all of them, I'm the most successful. So
well, you had as a middle child, you had to work harder to be recognized. So that just carried on in your professional life.
Everything was like always handed to them. I had to work to get my own. So it just motivated me to be the person I am today. And I still go through it as an adult, you know, being the middle child. So shout out to all the middle children out there. We doing our thing.
I got you. But when you say them, I think you're talking about us. The younger ones. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. So you're talking about us. Yeah. Well,
the young ones, and then the older one always, you know, got everything handed to them. And then, of course, the babies in the family always get everything handed to them as well.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
So we just have it easy.
Right, exactly. And that's what my brother says. You know, he has it easy. He's a baby. So
everything's handed to us.
Yeah. Well, that's good that you took that energy. You took that energy and turned it to your professional life.
That's what the survey says. Is a lot of people took all those things that we say are negatives and used them to make something of themselves.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So you're welcome from us.
Yes. And
for giving you that fuel. And you're welcome.
Michaela,
thank you guys so much.
We need you to stop thinking about yourself and bring us some breakfast over here because that's what you're supposed to do.
Of course.
Right? There it is. She didn't even hesitate.
And I got you. And I will bring you the breakfast.
No, I'm kidding. She did not even miss a beat. Absolutely. That's what I do. All right. Well, listen.
Yep, that's middle child right there.
Well, you celebrate your day, middle child.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for calling.
About me.
It is about you.
You deserve the breakfast.
Yeah, you do.
And as the youngest, we'd all be like, "What is this?
Really?
This breakfast is busted."
I'm telling mom. Bye, Michaela. All right. Rosie, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Rosie, you're middle child.
I'm the damn middle child.
I can hear it. You know what, Rosie? Now that we know you a little bit, it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Everything makes sense now.
What do you mean about that? What is that supposed to mean?
As the younger,
I have the biggest heart there is.
No one said you didn't have a heart.
You know,
no one said you got to have a heart because you're the middle child. You gotta stand out.
Yeah, I think it comes with the territory. But you know what? Like the lady before me said, that makes us a little bigger than they are because it gives us more to
Let it go that
learn
base
from
though. You talking about us?
The younger and the older ones. We have to defend ourselves and we have to learn how to take care of ourselves. So that makes us.
We took care of ourselves when y'all were busy.
Well, you know what? My youngest brother, he was the biggest pain in the neck because every time he fell or he broke something, it was always me to blame. I always had to take the blame.
That's
for
right.
it.
I mean, what'd you do?
Yeah, well, you should have been paying more attention to him, Rosie.
No, I mean, he will fly a kite. He will fall and he will break his arm, and it was my fault.
Yes, you should have been watching him saying, "Hey, don't fly that kite."
That kind of no, I will fight his battles for him. You got to be kidding me.
You're supposed to. You're the middle child.
You know how much trouble I got in to defend that little squirt?
Listen, Rosie, you are arguing against the youngest in the family in this room. You're not going to win.
It's part of your job.
Yes.
I know I'm never going to win.
You're not going
to win.
But did you teach him how to fly that kite? Maybe
Yes.
you didn't teach him properly.
Did you teach him?
You know, that should have been my father's job, not mine.
And now you're getting into some whole family therapy situations.
No.
This is billable hours.
No. But you know what? One of these days I'll bring you cupcakes. That's what I'm doing right now. I spend all night baking cupcakes and brownies to deliver them to a young lady that I'm going to visit today.
All right. Well, good for you. Thank you, Rosie. You know we love you, girl.
I love you guys back.
All right. Take care. Bye. She's arguing with us. We're the youngest in the chat.
And we argue for money. That's what we do.
That's what we do. Ray, what they saying over there about middle kids?
Somebody said that they have twins that are middle kids.
Oh,
Imagine that.
My goodness.
I mean, at least they can go through it together.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Somebody said it did bother me when I was little, but as an adult, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, it does. It does bother me. We understand.
Yeah.
Brian, what's over there?
It's okay. XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone did say they were the forgotten child as the middle child. But then a lot of people are saying they were cool with it. Someone said every day was middle child day in their house growing up because their mom was so afraid of giving the brother the middle child complex. They went out of their way to make sure he was the favorite, to the point that now people think that kid is an only child because of how well he was treated.
That's cool that parents think that. A lot of mine didn't.
So they neglected the other two.
Yes.
To focus on the middle child, which is crazy.
My parents like, y'all take care of him. That's what you do.
And then someone said they're the middle child, but they're the only son. So they're the golden child because they are the only son.
Okay. So that's different degrees of that.
Yeah.
All right. Ray Celebrity News coming up here in a little bit. What you got?
They actually made an arrest. The person that broke into Brad Pitt's home.
Really?
They found the people.
All right, we're going to find out shortly right here on Johnny's House.
Live from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight.
XL 1067.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station.
Hey, it's Johnny Maddox from Johnny's House on XL 1067. I got your chance to win $1,000 and a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival. Text the nationwide keyword now. Lucky, LUCKY, to 200-200. Good luck from XL 1067.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Brad Pitt, his house was broken into, if you don't remember. This was a couple of months ago. This is when he was basically promoting the F1 movie.
Yep.
And so right now what they're saying is that LAPD's finest arrested the suspects who they believe burglarized his house.
Okay.
So according to the new report, they're saying that the people that came in, broke into his house, allegedly, came in through the back. This was in June. Actually, it was last month. I feel like it was so much
just thought it was
longer.
recently.
I don't know why I thought that was like a couple of months ago.
His name was Maddox.
Stop.
Look
Would
it up.
that
You
be
get that
crazy? That would be the craziest twist ever if his son broke into his house. I could not.
Or when they catch the person, why'd you do this? I'm not holding it back. It was Maddox.
Yeah,
he paid
right?
me to do it.
Just blame it on his son. So,
Yep.
anyways, the investigators combining like the surveillance video and like running fingerprints that they got through like the scene. They were able to catch the guys. So it looked like
Will they get his stuff back?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Yeah. So right now they've reached out to Brad Pitt, but like obviously they haven't heard back if he got his stuff back or what happened. But I guess the photos showed it like boarded up where they came through and they were
Really?
still investigating it. So, but they got him. They got those people.
I think I don't give a damn. Y'all get my stuff back.
Where's my stuff?
Where's my stuff?
Also, Kanye West, if you're a big fan of his Yeezy stuff, some of his stuff is real cheap now. Real cheap. He
Really?
tried to bring it back to life, and it was taken down in February of last year,
Yeah.
obviously, because of him saying that he was a Nazi and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now he's selling some of his T-shirts for like $20 on his platform. So there you go.
He was almost worth $1 billion.
That's crazy. So the online store has been reinstated and Yeezy is trying to make a comeback, but obviously huge discounts to encourage sales from customers. So if you're into that, it went from like $100 now to like $20. His Yeezy slides, $20.
$20.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is that you can't come out and say I can say whatever I want. They won't dump me. Yeah. You dump, huh?
Yeah. Like what?
What?
Which, by the way, did you see his wife in a bubble?
She's naked again?
Yeah, she was wearing like the bubble boy.
Oh yeah.
She was like walking in a bubble, like with just underwear on. I'm like, this. I swear.
I had heard that she was setting money aside, getting ready to make her escape. That's what I had heard.
That'd be smart.
I would not be surprised.
She's registered a few businesses and intellectual property trademark without him.
Gotcha.
And everyone's like, we see what you're doing.
Also, the Swifties might be a little tired because they stayed up until 12:12 to hear the big announcement from Taylor Swift. The Life of a Showgirl, her 12th studio album, will be coming soon.
So she didn't say when it was going to drop.
No, but she is going to be talking more about it with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's brother, the Kelsey brothers, on the New Heights podcast. So today at 7:00, that podcast is coming out, and that is on the iHeartRadio app. So it was really cool.
It's going to break records today.
It is going to totally break records. But for her announcement on her website, it was like a video of the Kelsey brothers talking to Taylor Swift, and she pulls out her album. It was blurred out, but it's her next album that is coming out, and it is The Life of a Showgirl.
I'd be like, damn, baby, it'd be really nice. I ain't even go, nothing. What? Nothing.
Yeah.
What?
So
That'd be cool if you got
obviously-
on my podcast. I'm just, I wouldn't
Right, we
even
ain't
ask
got
you
a
that.
guest book for next week. So,
I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Really? No. Yes, I'll do it. Are you serious? Hey, she said she'd do it. Yes.
This is just like massive for her.
It's been massive for him.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
For him.
I know it is, but like
Anybody, after you make an announcement like she did, and Brian, didn't you say they lit up
that's changed the Empire State
Building.
Building.
Anywhere she went today was going to be a ratings through the roof. Anywhere.
Well, I have friends that are posting on social media that they're wearing all orange today because I guess orange is like the color of like the new era.
Yeah, that's what they made the Empire State Building orange. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a thing. So
I think it's good. If you got, I don't care what it is, as silly as people think, if you got passion for something and you enjoy it, it makes you happy and it's not hurting anybody, do it. Forget what people say.
So congrats on the new Heights podcast.
Wear your orange today.
Yeah, right.
If that's what you want to do. Wear your damn orange today. What's trending again? Update on the way on Johnny's House. Not on Johnny's House. What's trending on the way, Brian? What can we expect, sir?
Well, with the first big system out in the Atlantic, Ready.gov has some things you need to know.
Ready.gov on the way, Johnny's House. 9/11, it is Johnny's house. All right, B. What's trending again, man?
Well, we talked about it earlier. We're going to talk about it probably every day, for at least till it goes away.
Yeah.
This tropical storm Aaron thing, which is supposed to be a hurricane by Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
So ready.gov just sent out a whole list of things. If this is your first time dealing with a storm, stuff you need to think about. So they say these are the questions you should ask yourself. How will I receive emergency alerts and warnings?
Okay.
The iHeartRadio app, good way to do that.
Okay.
Keep your phone charged.
Yep.
What is my shelter plan if it becomes an issue? Think that. What is my evacuation route? You should know that, they say. What is my family household communication plan? If you're not in the house together and you're out separately, how are you going to get in touch with each other?
Okay.
And then do I need to update my emergency preparedness kit, which you should probably do every season?
Okay.
That's what ready.gov sent out.
Now, that you just told us what? It was 6 things?
There's just the things that they say you need to ask yourself.
Because on that list, I got 3 that I know. I know how to update. It's my son. Here's your phone. Make sure we can communicate.
Yeah. I don't know my evacuation route.
Me neither.
I know how to get out of the neighborhood.
My shelter plan is find a hotel with power.
Yeah.
So, that's really
my shelter plan is not staying at this radio station.
100%. So ready.gov has a good checklist. We have Operation Stormwatch. You can check it out at xl1067.com. That's got the same thing. But yeah, the iHeartRadio app actually is a lifesaver because you get alerts on your phone, and we always flip over to the news station if it gets super serious, so you can do that.
In reality, we should stay at the radio station.
Why?
But we don't. I'm gonna tell you why. But we don't, because it's a mess up in here. Because we come in anyway. When we come in, it's more dangerous than anything. I mean, the stuff that y'all understand, we come in here in the midst of the hurricane.
Yes.
We talk to each other all night long through text messages, and then we decide, y'all want to do it? Let's do it. All right. Because I never forget driving in my car.
We're in a weird situation because we all have homes to also protect and make sure that they are good. So we have to do that first and then head here.
But it's a mess.
Like if I were here and my wife were to call me and say the window blew out, I gotta leave. I gotta go fix that.
Yeah, I
gotta make sure the house is good, and then I come
good
in
for a couple hours. All right, then I'm gonna go and come back,
and then I get the information.
But that drive in.
Yeah,
it's scary.
I talk to the Lord a lot.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, it is. And there's down power lines sometimes and standing water.
It is all of that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And we do it for y'all because we love you.
A little bit of extended celebrity news because I just saw this pop up and people are sharing the video like crazy. Tom Holland posted the first videos from the Spider-Man Brand New Day set.
Wow.
He's standing on top of a tank. He's got his little harness on. He's hugging people and standing with a kid in a Spider-Man costume.
Okay.
No context. Don't know what it means for the movie, but he just shared the first videos and everyone's sharing those, so those are going viral.
I thought you were going to talk about the video of him with a white t-shirt on where he's soaking wet.
No, I don't care about
That's
that.
what everybody was posting yesterday.
Does his abs show and stuff? His muscles and stuff?
Yeah, they were showing
Everything
Zendaya came to visit him on set and brought the dog and all that stuff.
Really?
That's cute.
So that's his moneymaker, Spider-Man.
Well, he's in all the Avengers movies.
Oh, okay.
So he gets all the Avengers cuts.
Mm-hmm.
But he did mention that he was gonna work for a little while longer and then he's gonna call it quits, retire, and let Zendaya do her thing, and he'll take care of the kids and the house and all that stuff. When that happens.
Okay, so he's not making the money. He got a plan.
Because he's a young guy and he's stacking money now, and Avengers will make him money for the rest of his life.
Okay,
so it's pretty solid.
Good for him.
And this Friday it starts. We've talked about it in here. We're just trying to see, when we can get some. Visit Orlando Magical Dining starts.
Yeah.
So people are getting excited. They're posting about it. It's the 20th year. It starts August 15th. It runs through September 30th. They've added 26 new restaurants this year, which is really cool. The money that they raise goes to the Reed Charitable Foundation, which is to help fight illiteracy. And get people, affordable access to educator training. But they basically put together these prefix menus, and they have 2 tiers now. And you go to these restaurants that you may never go to otherwise.
You want to check them out.
And you try the prefix menu, and a portion of all of the money goes to this great cause, which this year is the Reed Charitable Foundation. And there's so many restaurants. So you could already go check those out at magicaldining.com, but it starts on Friday.
If you've never taken advantage of it, really, here's an opportunity for you to go to restaurants you've always wanted to try. And you know exactly how much you're paying. And it's not like they cut back on the food or anything.
No.
Same thing.
No, they come up with a really cool prefix menu for you. And there's a lot of different stuff to try.
Okay. All right. We come back. We're going to find out some things, maybe good or bad, that were left behind. Talk about that next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is the XL1067. It is Johnny's house. Ray, what we're looking at temperature-wise now?
It is 83.
83. Gonna feel like 104. 60% chance of rain and sunshine. Ray, you saw this on Reddit. What was that?
Yeah, so on Reddit, somebody was asking about like the craziest things. If you're part of a cleanup crew, so whether it's at like an arena, a festival, or a venue, or even like a hotel or anything. So if you're a part of the cleanup crew, somebody asked what's the craziest thing you found? And some of them were pretty crazy. A prosthetic leg was left behind.
I heard about that. I think we mentioned that a while back.
Yeah.
That somebody, I'm like, were you having such a good time, or did you have an extra one,
did it break? Maybe
Did it
And they're like, you know what?
I'm not even gonna deal with this. It ain't been working right since I got it. I'm just gonna go home and get another one.
But they said it was pretty funny though, because there was a phone number on it that said, "Call me if found or don't."
Well, if they did that, then it ain't the first time that leg fell off,
right?
You know.
Somebody
Goodness.
said dentures behind.
Okay.
Let's see here. Bottles full of urine. I could
Well,
see
I can
that at
understand that if
festivals.
you're a festival for sure.
Right,
ain't
you don't
trying
wanna
to go
lose
to the
your
bathroom,
spot,
so you're just gonna do that.
Let's see here. A sculpture made out of trash. Somebody made something like a sculpture
And
out
just
of
left
trash
it.
and then left it
Where
there.
were you? You were so bored that you can make a sculpture and then just leave it because it's there.
I don't know. A wig.
I can see that.
There was a wig.
Throw your hands in the air.
Somebody had a cat on a leash and left it tied to a tree at a festival.
That's kind of beat up.
Yeah, it is really messed up.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to take all the time to train a cat to walk on a leash and then you're going to leave it. That's just not cool.
Yeah. Somebody left $8 in quarters, so 32 coins, sitting on a perfect stack somewhere.
Somebody ain't doing laundry that week. Wow.
So it's just like random weird things that they've seen that were left behind.
I'm trying to think of anything. I just use a normal a phone. And that's the worst when you leave a phone in a bar, in a nightclub, because you got to wait till they get there. And they usually don't get there till after 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then they tell you, somebody has to tell you, it's in the Lost. It's like, I don't care what bar or restaurant it is. It's the same line. It's in Lost and Found, and so-and-so got the key locked in the office.
The manager, yeah. Always has to be the manager.
And they won't be here till 5 o'clock. So if it's here, you need to come by here at 5 o'clock and pick every single time. So that's me. The craziest thing I ever lost is a phone. How about you?
Yeah, I've never left anything crazy behind. Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't leave it behind. I threw it away, so they wouldn't have found it. I had a pair of drawers I had to throw away.
I don't need to know why.
Well,
I don't need to know why.
No, they ripped, and I'm like, it wasn't comfortable, and I'm like, I'm not wearing this, so I'm just gonna roll around commando for the rest of the day.
You didn't shart a little? Or?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't bring that up on the radio, Ray.
Ray would though. That's why it just came out of her mouth like it was nothing.
Right. Just because you would tell your nastiness don't mean I would. They ripped and they were starting to be uncomfortable.
They had to be really uncomfortable.
And so I'm like, you know what?
I'm
just gonna take these things off.
Yeah. Somebody said that they found a catheter. Like if you how do you pull out a catheter?
Well, no. They did. It wasn't a catheter. It was the bag that attached to the catheter because the catheter is inside.
It's in there.
That's why I'm like, okay.
It takes a doctor to pull that
It's
kind of
in
thing
there,
out.
yeah.
It's in there, but it's up in there next to the bladder.
It's hurting me to even think about it.
It's up there in the bladder area. Now the little bag that catches the urine, Ray. That's
what they left
Yeah,
behind.
you can leave that one, but.
Interesting.
But if you snatch a catheter out, you're hardcore.
Yeah.
I've seen it in a movie once. Hot Tub Time Machine. He pulled his own catheter out. Pee went everywhere. But that was a movie.
Yeah. So that's how that could occur.
I think the craziest thing I've left behind is just like a tutu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was at
But
like
it was
EDC or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it had to be at a place where other people left tutus.
I just didn't feel like wearing it anymore.
If you worked in a cleaning crew for a restaurant, a bar, nightclub, festival, anything, we want to find out the craziest thing left behind. And for doing that, we're going to send you to a concert where people are going to leave things behind. Got a pair of tickets, see 21 Pilots, the Clancy Tour Breach at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on October the 11th. If you're in a cleaning crew and what is the craziest thing that someone has left behind, restaurant, it can be anywhere. You're like, somebody left what? And don't be gross, y'all. It is the radio. And I know Ray set the tone.
I know.
But Ray is on the radio and you're not, okay? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile, 41067, live stream, social media. We want to hear from you. If you're in a cleaning crew of any type, anywhere, anyhow, the craziest thing that was left behind, and you saw it yourselves, 21 Pilot in the concert, you're going to go. But you got to call us now on Johnny's House. That's Rihanna on Johnny's House. It is 9:37. Talking about things that were lost or left behind. Somebody left a prosthetic leg somewhere around. So we want to find out if you worked somewhere, you had to do some cleaning up. What did you find? Got tickets to see 21 Pilot coming to the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater October 11th. Now, this one should be interesting. From DeBerry, Sabrina. Sabrina, good morning.
Good morning.
And Sabrina, where did you used to work?
I used to work on a cruise boat.
Now, I heard you don't call them cruise boats. It's a ship. That's what I've heard.
No, this is a boat. These are paddle boats that used to go up and down the Mississippi and Ohio and Tennessee rivers.
Oh, like a paddle boat. Gotcha.
Okay, a boat. All right. So what did somebody leave behind?
So I was a hotel director. Somebody had called. They left their iPad behind. So I go down to the Grand Saloon, which are these banquettes that you can lift up and stuff falls under them.
Okay.
So as I'm looking, I find a nice big bag, a Crown Royal bag, full of the sticky icky.
The weed. Somebody left their weed.
A whole bunch.
A whole bunch. Girl, you messed up a bunch. See, they left that there. Somebody was going to pick that up and then pay it, so it was not a hand-to-hand exchange, you see.
Yeah. So what I did was I called the captain, and I was like, oh, my gosh, we have this stuff down here. What are we going to do? He says, let's put it in the incinerator. We have smokestacks on the boat. You put it in the incinerator, you're going to get everybody on the boat high.
Did y'all do that?
So I ended up police and trying to get over.
So y'all hotboxing the whole Mississippi River.
Oh my God.
Right? I was like, we can't do that.
The captain said, no, girl, this is a gift. They left that for us.
You got to put this here for you and me. Take advantage, man.
This ain't gonna get everybody who works here and let's get together before dinner.
I mean, it was a turnover day, so, we could have just been all happy doing our hard work, but,
Wow.
That must be a fun gig.
It was super fun. I loved it. I did it for 20-something years.
Oh, wow. Nice.
The whole buffet is gone in 20 minutes.
Yeah, right.
And the guests didn't even eat yet. The guests had nothing to eat.
They weren't even on board yet.
Yeah, I know.
We were expecting the next group.
I know y'all ate all the food because you were high. All right, you hold on a second. From Claremont, McKenna, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
And where did you used to work?
I used to work in the restaurant business.
All right. And what did somebody leave behind?
I'm not kidding. I worked at Olive Garden specifically, and I found a pair of dentures left on the table.
Well, listen.
And they never came back.
Well, sometimes when you're eating the breadsticks, the denture's getting away. It's soft. you can gum that.
Oh my
God.
I understand that, but how'd you leave without your teeth?
Look, the meal was so good. They got the itis. I mean, think about it. Everything y'all have over there is soft. You got the spaghetti, the pasta.
That's true.
You don't need no teeth for that.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's enough, baby. I'm just ready to go home. All right, let's go, baby.
Yeah, but from the end of my shift, he never came back. So I'm not sure.
McKenna, obviously he has backup dentures. Okay, obviously he has another pair there's another pair at the house. He just left his
in the car.
He left his going out dentures. Now his regular everyday dentures were at the house. That's how that went down.
Oh, that's great.
All right, hold on a second. Ray, what did they say over there?
Somebody said when I was leaving this past year at Rockville, they saw adult toys,
of course,
all over the ground.
Yeah.
All over, meaning more than one?
Yeah, it says all over the ground.
Was it a WNBA game?
Let me see here. Random contact lenses sitting on the table at restaurants.
Wow.
Somebody left their Roku remote.
Somebody's gonna need that,
right?
They left it at it must have.
It must have been in their purse or something.
And they was probably getting some stuff out, and it was there. You're gonna need that. B, what they say?
It's the XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. The Interact need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Adult toys in some pretty prominent places, but y'all are getting vulgar with the actual names of the toys. Can't read that. And then someone said they found bacon in the hotel safe when they were cleaning the hotel room.
Bacon?
Maybe it was laced with something.
Bacon's expensive. You got to put it in the safe.
Or it was somebody just trying to be funny.
Yeah, probably.
Right? Yeah.
But anytime you work on a cruise boat and you find a bag of weed and the captain say, burn it.
The captain says, spark it up, baby.
We're going to give it to you. You got a pair of tickets, 21 Pilots, coming to Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater, October 11th. It's 9:42. Let's get out of here. 9:46. It is Johnny's house. We gotta go. Get up out of here and do things like normal people do. Ray, what you got? What normal thing you got to do today?
Well, in a couple of minutes, I'll be on with Fox.
Yeah.
So doing their celebrity report with them. And then obviously picking up the kids, seeing how day 2 went. They have some therapy. And I do want to mention that you can actually still thank a teacher with Donors Choose. They're providing some teachers with $5,000 gift cards. So we do shout out these teachers. And these teachers that we're shouting out are in the running for that gift card. So Karen Dunn from Bay Lake Elementary School. Your husband is actually the one that nominated you.
Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Yes.
Good luck to that. Brian Grimes.
Let's see. Just a bunch of radio shows to do. You got a few more minutes to text in the keyword lucky to 200-200 for your chance to win $1,000 and a trip to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. And after that, your next chance is 1 o'clock. So hurry up and do it now. Lucky.
Ryan Seacrest, this thing is all yours. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Just dropping in to say hi before I say bye, because I got radio shows to do. All I really need is a little. What up, y'all? Man, every time I get an Olive Garden email, I want to eat breadsticks. All right. I know. I just got an email saying, why not come to lunch and have some soup and salad with breadsticks? Well, good question, Mr. Olive Garden. Why not? I have work to do. I started messing around with the AI inside of the X app, Grok, and it makes your pictures into funny videos, like AI videos, and I can't stop that. Yeah, it's just a still picture that I found, and then Grok turns it into a video just randomly. So obviously it doesn't know what we would do or anything. It just makes it into a video. All right. If I don't start working, I'll never start working. So, peace out, everybody.